Hello everybody. Today we're going to do some writing equations from roots, part 2. Going to expand a little bit on the previous lesson. All right, a little review here. We have, we're going to write the polynomial function least degree, all right, leading coefficient of 1 with 3 roots that are given. Here's 1 root, 2 root, 3 root. Remember, this one's special because it's a radical, okay? So, we said yesterday in the previous lesson that our roots come from the fact that if our root is -1, then we do x minus, okay, whatever the root is. And then we do x minus whatever the root is. And then x minus whatever the root is. And this is special, the radical, because if it's a radical, then there has to be a plus and a minus root 7. They're not going to tell you there's a plus and minus root 7. You just have to know that, okay? So we're going to simplify this up a little bit. Now when I'm going to multiply these, I'm going to multiply and FOIL this first group, and then I'm going to FOIL the second group here. Remember, this is x squared minus 2x minus 3, and that stays in parentheses. This is going to be like a plus b times a minus b, and in that case it's going to be a squared minus b squared is your answer, because the middle terms when you FOIL are going to cancel out. So that's going to be x squared minus the square root of 49, which is just x squared minus 7. Okay, now we have to multiply out. Combine like terms. This is x to the 4th minus 10x squared minus 2x cubed plus 14x plus 21, and then we're just going to put them in descending order. Maybe you skip a step and you do the descending order first. X to the 4th minus 2x cubed minus 10x squared plus 14x plus 21. Okay? Okay, problem 2. Notice the difference here. This says 3 is 1 0, and this is another 0. That's your binomial. That's a 0. That's one term. Alright, so we're going to start this the same way. Now, since that's a binomial, I have this special little thing I'm going to do. Start with a square bracket. Now I'm going to put this in here, 2 plus root 5. Close that in parentheses, square bracket. X minus 2 minus root 5. Remember, there has to be a plus and a minus. Now I'm going to remove those parentheses by distributing the -1 through there. This becomes x minus 2 minus root 5. X minus 2 plus root 5. Okay? Now, I usually don't write this step. I just include this on the previous step. I regroup the terms. I put this x minus 2 in parentheses. And the reason I do that is because now what I basically created was this a plus b, a minus b, where a is this whole term. And this works out to be a squared minus b squared because the middle terms cancel out. So now we're going to multiply this out. Okay. we're going to do x minus 2 times x minus 2. Right? And then the last terms, negative root 5 times positive root 5, which is negative root 25. You can even save yourself a little step there by knowing that the square root of 25 is 5. So this is going to be x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 5 combine these like terms. Now what I want you to do is hit pause, multiply all this out, come back and check your answer, your final answer. Okay, so when you multiply all that out, this is what you get. Here are your values for A, B, C, and D. Let's do a couple practice problems. Okay, this is just one, and then we're going to erase all that and do this as the second one. Okay, so just practice if these were zeros. All right, you're going to have x minus 1 minus root 7, x minus 1 plus root 7. Okay, remove parentheses. Okay, regroup. FOIL, first times first. And the last terms, minus root 49. Again, you save yourself a little step. We can change the square brackets to parentheses now. Okay, hit pause, soak that all in, and you try this one. Hit pause, come back and see what you have. Okay, glad you're back. Here's what you should come up with, x squared minus 4x plus 20. Alright, I saved a little line here by regrouping in the same line. Showed you what happened over here with the negative 16i squared. And now let's apply it to some more problems. Alright, next problem. Again, you only have two zeros. Here's one, here's the other. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to simplify all this. You guys should hit pause, see what you come up with as your final answer, and then check yours with my work. Okay, check your work. Here's what you should come up with. The x squared term cancels out. Hopefully you're following along. One more problem to do. Okay, last problem. Be careful. You only have 2 zeros here. This one, and this is one term. See if you can start the whole thing off. Hit pause, come back, check out your answer, see how you made out. Okay, here's our answer. There's all the work. Hope you found this video informative, and I'll see you on the next video.